Back to the channel and welcome to our new storage workshop. Today's video, we're going to be trying to make my practice car look a little bit more like a pro car, because we're going to be wrapping that to look something similar to that. As you can see, the top part of the car, the colours are very similar. This one's painted white and then it's got a green Inositec material on the top to do the green. Whereas this one is painted green, and we're going to be putting a white vinyl on the lowers to try and emulate this look on that car. And the reason for that is, since we built the M3, I found myself driving this car more than I've driven the big car, the LTO up the back, and definitely that little Datsun, because that thing scares the life out of me. We've got Drift Matsuri coming up in just 2 weeks, and I've tasked the guys at Identity Wraps to try and make this look a little bit cooler for them. So I'm going to get this in the truck, get down to Kent, drop it off with the guys, and see if they can't make that look a little bit more like that. And yes, I know that fitment is terrible. Before anyone mentions anything, I just borrowed some wheels from that car just to get this rolling around, while I've got these wheels, the original wheels off of this car, away being painted in silver. But I tell you what, it does give you an idea. Look at the poke on those. Gives you a sense of just how much wider the LTO is than a normal E36. And that's not even just a normal E36. That actually has an over fender kit on it. I'm just going to strap over the tyre out here. I'm not going to try and poke straps through there. Oh wow, look at that.
I was just out there.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Right.
I can't wait.
Okay, don't
Just
laugh.
a reaction, yeah?
Don't laugh at my stance. Okay. These are temporary wheels I've borrowed off of something else.
I think I've seen this.
Oh, I said this.
That is impressive. Yeah. That's the perfect fit.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a classic Auto Finesse look.
I was going to start a new trend.
They should rub at all. Okay, yeah.
Touch and stuff, and then there's the sides of the bumpers and stuff. That's great.
It looks wonderful.
What is this about? It's just a tyre come off and it flapped around. And yeah.
At least the wrap isn't going that high.
Oh, actually, yeah, you've got a wrap to here.
Yeah, this is under the handle.
So I need to sort that out, don't I?
Yeah, that's going to be a James special, huh?
I can't sleep here. That's yours.
Thank you very much, sir. We'll try and, you know, make it look shiny in this.
Are you going to clean it for me?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I've got the products for it.
What about Harry? He likes.
Yeah, he does. He can just sit there and just touch the wheels for about 8 hours and then we'll be done.
Perfect.
Yeah, cool.
So tomorrow, yeah, be done.
Yeah, by 6 a.m.
Yeah, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, yeah, so I had an accident and the shock
I'm
comes.
sort of working through the accidents. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
But this was quite a bad one. The shock tower come through and dented the bonnet. I've
It looks
welded
good,
the
yeah.
shock tower up now.
Yeah.
But you know the white square with 99 on? We
just gonna
could just stick that there,
And there, yeah, we'll adjust.
cover it up.
We'll adjust it. Drifty boy. That's what it's meant to be.
It is a
like.
drifty.
Lovely.
Oh, it's a bit of rubber there.
That's the least of our problems. That's a minor. We'll make it work. Do you want a drink, mate? Because I think we've got one right here, actually. We've got. Shall I clap?
Right on cue.
Oh,
look at that.
He was a cup of tea. Yeah.
That's the first time anyone ever's given me a cup of tea. How many times have I...
Do you know what? We're a professional establishment.
I didn't even know you had cups.
I think. I can smell. What is going on?
Ah, it's dogs.
Dog.
It's dogs.
Yeah, we need a member of staff. So for the merch, we'll just do a swap. Yeah, that one. You can keep that one. That's a freebie.
Nice dog. How old is it?
She just turned 2.
Oh,
I didn't know. I just said 2. Do you want to talk about your design?
Yeah.
Right.
You had paint out. Look at that.
This is Microsoft Paint has done a smashing job.
You do know you've done this on a compact though, and my car to.
Look, it's the best I could do. I had about 3 minutes.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Half hour's notice.
Yeah, we're getting there.
So we can lose a couple of.
Yeah, obviously we know we've got to change sponsors up.
Some of the sponsors on the other car are different to this one.
Yeah, so we've still got to change the sponsors. Obviously we took off the little banner that was on the rear window, so that's got to come off. Obviously we'll do a little cheeky move down of this to hide. You know,
Yeah, as much damage as you
your
can
styling
cover.
in the bonnet. Yeah,
That'd be perfect.
yeah. I think it'd be easy.
Looks dope though.
It does look good, and I think the green obviously is a banging colour anyway. So I think with a little white, it'll just change it up a bit.
It doesn't have
I
to
like
be like show car level because this will get walloped.
You get thrashed.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah. What are we doing on the boot lid? Because I think on the last one we had gold on the boot lid. I don't know if you wanted to continue with
No,
brown.
I like this. I think we done gold in the boot lid because you've got to remember on the Datsun it's only about
Yeah,
that big.
it was literally that big, wasn't it?
But that's like that.
Okay.
It'll look weird.
Are we doing anything around the spoiler? Or are we going to leave that as it is?
Leave it as it is because I've got another spoiler to go on. I've got a GT wing, but I've just got to get it painted.
Okay, that's cool. Alright, well we'll start getting this car, getting it ready.
Sweet.
Alright?
And then I'll pick it up tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going home.
When am I picking it up? Oh, really?
Phase 2.
Oh, yeah. So I've got to go. When am I picking this up?
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, we did it. Oh, okay, we did it already. Okay, we'll do that again. Right, go.
So when am I picking this up then?
I'm going to plan to have this done end of play Monday.
So
Sunday, Monday.
That's next Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll be done.
You sure?
I'm going to say I think we'll be done. Okay, cool.
We'll be back. Right, so this is the design, exactly the same as what's on the Datsun, almost. A few different sponsors on this car because different companies work with us on different cars. So we've still got TSW for the wheels, don't have EBC brakes on this. Actually, I should reach out, they'll probably put something on there for us, but I haven't done that yet. We've got all the guys, Colourcraft, Blackfish as always, because this is their design, just adapted to this car. And who else we got? XS. Guys in Germany, got Utilise, just because it's one of the best shows in the world. Who else we got? Oh, yeah, we've got a little logo going on there as well. So it's going to change a little bit from this, just sponsor placement, but the bulk of it's going to be like that. Leave the green paint on the top. Lower 2/3, I guess, is going to be white. The Finesse Racing logo, obviously our number, 99. We're going to move that down a little bit to cover up some damage from my mishap at Santa Pod when I hit a bollard. And other than that, we should turn up and it'll look like that, but it'll have a longer back because mine's not a compact.
Well, it was a little bit push for time.
Hello. So James has left me in charge with getting some content of the process of the E36 getting wrapped. So I've just spent my first day on it and I thought I would give you guys a little update on what I got done. So about 90% of the white is all on the car now. So if you come around the back here, it's basically the whole middle section. So all I've got left is rear bumper, front bumpers, and the wings for the white. And then tomorrow or like the next day, I will be doing the pinstripe and all the graphics, and then that's it. That is the car complete, and it will look pretty sick, to be fair, going around the track. And as you guys will recognize the design, it's from the Datsun, which is, I feel, has become quite a statement car for AutoFinesse. So having these two together will look really cool.
Here we are then, back on the road, trailer hitched up and making our way back down to see the guys at Identity Wraps. It's only been 3 days and these guys have already managed to turn the car around for us. I'm excited to see how it looks because I've only seen that quick layout that we done. It wasn't the big render we usually have of the new designs because we've just transferred an existing design onto this car. I think it should look good. They've told me it looks pretty special. We'll see. That looks sick. It's covered up a few of the wall ones. Well good, it makes the green look even better. I rate it. It looks so much better than before. Just a plain car, it looks a bit boring. I might have to. The white does show up some of the cutting that went on and how rascal it was, but drift low. Wrapping diggers.
Hello.
Are you actually?
Yeah. Doing the chevron kit on the back of it and then saving the trailer. No, we've got a right mix of cars at the minute. We've got different diggers, trailers.
I see outside. GT3 RS,
yeah.
M3 drift shed.
Staying alive.
Looks well good, doesn't it?
Yeah,
white does show up all the rascal cutting that we done. Quite bad.
Yeah, there's a few little marks in it, you could say.
Yeah, it's going to get worse.
Yeah, it's going to get doored.
No.
We're ready.
Let's have a look. Thank you, by the way. It looks awesome.
No worries.
Yeah, mate. I think it's sick. They fit well, surprisingly, up front.
Well, the front of the other car is exactly the same as this.
Okay.
It's just the back is not the same.
Everyone who's drove past is stopping like, did he drive it like that?
It's alright, even looks good in the door shut. It's in enough. Not to matter.
When's this on 2 weeks? Or when's this on?
This is going Drift Matsuri in 1 week. Got to put the wheels on, give it a little once over.
Yeah, give it a little polish up.
50 tyres, 1 weekend.
Then we'll be replacing panels.
The wrap is now holding that arch together.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's what we do. Just hold the cars together with us.
If it works,
just trim it.
if it works, it works. I just done a set of 20s for my M3 Touring.
Yeah. Who from? For Rims
Carnation. Big up Rims Carnation.
Yeah.
Thanks for the really wide wheels on the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Trailering is the best.
Yeah. Rig life.
I hate it.
You think he loves it?
He does.
I'm dreading. If I take one wrong turn out of here, I'm down pony tracks. I've got people driving in bushes. I'll willing get out and try and stop fighting.
Kentish countryside. That's what it's about.
Here it is then, back in the unit, and yeah, it looks fresh. Now, it matches that little beast there. Got a pair. There is one last thing I've got to do. And whilst that car's been away, I've been working on something else. Well, I've had somebody else working on something else for us. Check these out. That's right, the original wheels that were on the car, these were black, all have now been done in a bright silver. I'm hoping they will just stand out that little bit more. Rain sports for the front and whatever I could find for the back, because they'll last about 5 minutes, if that. So now all I've got to do is stick those on that. So there we go, that brings the project to an end. I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I definitely think when this and the Datsun are drifting together, that is going to look pretty dope. I liked the car before, but being all plain green and black wheels, it just looked like a civilian motor. It didn't really look like a race car or a drift car, and I think this wrap and the silver wheels have given it the edge. Come to think about it though, I am looking at the car now thinking I should have probably done those wheels in that gold. Let us know what you think in the comments. Should I have gone gold on the wheels, or was silver the right choice? Definitely it's an upgrade from the black. Although, I did like it on these spicy boys. However, they were rubbing all over the place, and I'm really happy to have those wide ones off the back. All I've got to do now is load that back on the trailer. We've got a drift event 2 days at Anglesey for Drift Matsuri, where we'll be able to show you this out in action, and you'll be able to see if I'm any good at drifting or not. It could be our best video ever. It could be a complete disaster. Stay tuned for the next one where we will find out.